In the dazzling, high-pressure world of Broadway, where every spotlight burns bright and every performance demands perfection, even the strongest stars can reach a breaking point. This week, fans around the world were left shocked and deeply concerned when Thee Stallion, one of the most powerful and influential names in music today, was suddenly rushed to the hospital in the middle of her highly anticipated Broadway debut. This wasn't just any stage appearance, this was Moulin Rouge, the musical, one of the most glamorous, demanding, and visually stunning productions on Broadway. Known for its extravagant sets, powerful vocals, and emotionally intense performances, the show pushes every performer to their absolute limits. And Megan wasn't just another cast member, she was making history. Stepping into the role of Harold Zidler, Megan became the first woman ever to portray the iconic nightclub owner in the Broadway production. It was a bold, groundbreaking move that immediately captured attention and excitement. Fans were eager to see how she would transform the character, bringing her own unique energy and personality into a role traditionally played by men. From the outside, everything seemed perfect. The lights, the music, the roaring applause, it all looked like a dream come true. But behind the scenes, the reality was far more intense and demanding than anyone could imagine. The shocking moment unfolded on a Tuesday night, just days into her 8-week run. The audience was fully engaged, the performance was in full swing, and Megan was delivering exactly what fans had hoped for: confidence, charisma, and a completely fresh take on Zidler. But suddenly, something changed. Mid-performance, Megan began to feel faint. At first, it may have seemed like a minor issue, something she could push through. After all, performers are trained to keep going no matter what. But this was different. The feeling quickly intensified, and Megan later revealed that she genuinely believed she might collapse right there on stage. For someone who has performed in front of massive crowds and handled high-pressure situations countless times, this was a terrifying and unfamiliar experience. This wasn't stage fright or nerves. This was her body sending a serious warning signal. Within moments, she was rushed to the hospital, leaving fans in shock and concern. Shortly after the incident, Megan took to Instagram to share her experience with her fans. Her message was honest, emotional, and deeply relatable. She described the moment as a wake-up call, something that forced her to stop and truly reflect on what she had been putting her body through. She admitted that she thought she was going to faint on stage and realized she had to take a step back. It wasn't just about finishing the show anymore. It was about her health, her well-being, and her ability to continue doing what she loves. Doctors later provided a clear explanation for what had happened. Megan was diagnosed with extreme exhaustion, dehydration, vasoconstriction, which is the narrowing of blood vessels, and low metabolic levels. In simple terms, her body had been pushed far beyond its limits and could no longer keep up. And when you look at her schedule, it's not hard to understand why. Broadway is one of the most demanding industries in entertainment. Unlike concerts or studio work, there are no shortcuts. Performers are expected to deliver live, high-energy performances 8 times a week, often with only one day off. Every show requires physical stamina, vocal strength, emotional depth, and precise timing. And Megan spoke about this challenge even before her debut. In an interview just a day before her first performance, she shared how seriously she was taking the role. She practiced her lines constantly while showering, eating, and even during phone calls. She rehearsed daily with her team, going over every detail again and again to make sure she was fully prepared. She even called out her manager to run lines with her repeatedly, showing just how committed she was to getting everything right. Megan admitted that she was surprised by how intense the Broadway environment really is. She gained a deep respect for the performers around her, recognizing their dedication, discipline, and talent. These weren't just entertainers, they were elite professionals who gave their all every single night. And Megan wanted to match that level. She didn't just want to participate, she wanted to stand out. Her version of Zidler was designed to be bold, loud, and full of personality. She wanted to bring her own signature style into the character, creating something that audiences had never seen before. It wasn't just about acting, it was about transformation. She described her approach as blending the original essence of Zidler with her own Thee Stallion flavor. The result was a character that felt both familiar and entirely new. But that level of commitment came with a cost. The constant rehearsals, the pressure to perform, the physical demands of the show, and the desire to prove herself in a completely new field, all of it began to take a toll. Megan later admitted something that resonated deeply with her fans. She had been pushing herself too hard. She was running on empty, ignoring the warning signs, until her body finally forced her to stop. It's a powerful reminder that even the strongest individuals have limits. Megan is known for her confidence, her strength, and her unstoppable energy, but this moment showed a different side of her, a human side. After receiving treatment, Megan was discharged from the hospital and is now taking time to rest and recover. Thankfully, the situation was not more serious, but it was serious enough to serve as a turning point. Instead of hiding what happened or downplaying the situation, Megan chose to be open about it. She shared her experience not just as a celebrity, but as someone who had reached a breaking point and needed to make a change. She talked about the importance of reevaluating herself and getting back into a comfortable place, both physically and mentally. And perhaps most importantly, she allowed herself to rest. In an industry where overworking is often seen as a badge of honor, this decision carries a powerful message. It reminds people that taking care of yourself is not a weakness, it's a necessity. Despite the scare, Megan made it clear that she is not giving up. She reassured fans that she plans to return to the stage very soon, stronger and more focused than ever. In fact, she mentioned that she only needed a short break to recover and reset. That determination is exactly what fans have come to expect from her. But this moment has also sparked a broader conversation about the realities of Broadway and the pressures faced by performers. While audiences see the glamour and excitement, they often don't see the exhaustion, the stress, and the physical strain that come with it. Megan stepped into this world with courage and ambition. She embraced the challenge, respected the craft, and gave it her all. And in doing so, she learned an important lesson. Success is not just about pushing forward at all costs, it's about knowing when to pause. Her journey on Broadway is far from over. In fact, this experience may make her return even more powerful. When she steps back onto that stage, she won't just be performing, she'll be proving something. That she can overcome challenges, that she can adapt and grow, and that she can come back stronger than ever. Fans are now eagerly waiting for her return, excited to see how she continues to bring her unique energy to Moulin Rouge the musical. Because when Megan returns, it won't just be another performance, it will be a comeback, a moment of triumph, a reminder that even in the face of setbacks, strength and resilience can shine through. In the end, this story is more than just a medical emergency. It's about balance, self-awareness, and the importance of listening to your body. It's about understanding that even the brightest stars need time to rest. And it's about recognizing that true strength comes not just from pushing forward, but from knowing when to step back. As the curtains prepare to rise once again, all eyes will be on Thee Stallion, not just as a performer, but as someone who turned a moment of vulnerability into a powerful message. And when she finally steps back into the spotlight, one thing is certain: she'll be ready to own it like never before.